Hey guys, welcome back to MD Cubing. I'm your host, MD Cuber. Today's going to be kind of a fast video, not as, I guess, long as the other videos because I really need to get this out there fast. What is it called? This video is kind of a fun vid, but to right to the point, today is going to be my video on coated cubes, updates, stuff like that. So just, yeah, by the title of this video, let's dive right into it. Coated cubes. Okay, so the cubes that I'm going to be covering are the non-coated cube and then the coated cube counterpart along with what they're coated with and information about that. So without further ado, let's begin. These two cubes were coated by me. One of them was, the other one wasn't. These are Worm V10s. This one was coated with a dry lubricant substance, and then this one is just a standard V10. So sound comparison. This coated puzzle has a little bit of deformities. I also painted the side color so I could see it. In the future, I'll be working on dyed sides. I've already begun my process of dyeing the colors so I can see them. This is because of, color blindness and stuff, and also if you just want a stickered cube. Besides the deformities, the puzzle feels really, really nice. The coating on this one is molybdenum disulfide. It's a dry lubricant that I dissolved in a solvent. Basically what that did was once I bonded it to the pieces, it basically makes the pieces, it reduces the surface tension and friction a lot. I did by quite a substantial amount. I didn't exactly do the calculations, but this puzzle feels a lot different and a lot nicer, if that makes sense. It's a lot more smooth. Doing an internals comparison between the normal V10 and the coated V10, you can see that the center skirts are very distinct. Some of the coating wasn't evenly dispersed. I have since created a method to disperse the coating more uniformly, so we won't get these splotches in the future, and also the pieces will be coated more uniformly, like I said. This is polymer coated Worm V10 number 3. I've done 2 in the past. Both of them were here at college. One of them went out to one of my friends, Chandler Pike, and then the other one was my personal one. I've been working on the longevity of these puzzles and the longevity of polymer coating. It turns out that they're not as, I guess, long-lasting as I would have thought, so I figured out a new solution with a new solvent that can basically triple the life expectancy and lifespan by doing something when I first coat the puzzle and then treating the puzzle afterwards. So yes, one more sound comparison / turning comparison, and then we're moving on. Boron treated SM versus normal SM. The boron treated SM has a lot of plastic deformities because this was when I wasn't really knowing what I was doing. Overall, this cube feels really, really nice. The coating and just in general makes this puzzle feel a lot different than normal SM. But since this is an older cube, I won't be selling it, but this is just an example of what I can do to GAN plastic. This is the regular SM. Feeling it's a lot different. It's not as smooth, it's not as nice. Doing a sound comparison, it sounds a lot different. The pitch is a lot more, I guess, distinct than the boron treated one. Doing a sound comparison now. Overall, now that I've perfected the boron treatment in terms of how it affects the pieces, I'm only going to be doing it to the internals from now on. This cube feels really, really nice. The longevity of the puzzle, I did this back in 2021, and I don't want to pull out a piece because it sounds like it's cracking. It won't break, it's just that it sounds weird. Showing off, and also the tensions are tight, showing off the inside of the puzzle, it has lasted. So yes, the longevity of boron tends to be a little bit more than the longevity of polymer. Boron treated Volk versus regular Volk. This is a boron treated Volk. I can show you the internals. So this is a cap from a normal black Volk, but the only pieces of contact are between the pieces right here, and then the pieces and then the center skirt, so that's where the treating has been applied. Now onto a sound comparison. Overall, the feeling is a lot, I say, nicer on the boron treatment. The boron treatment makes the puzzle, I guess, feel more buttery, smooth, and controllable, which are all traits that I really, really prefer on a puzzle like this. Boron treated GTS2M. This is the boron treated one. versus a regular. This boron treatment was done with a different type of solvent than the rest of the boron treated ones. This one was done with tetrahydrofuran, which I don't really recommend. You can look up into the dubious health consequences of it. Overall, I can just say that between this and then the regular one, it's fine. Doesn't really make a gigantic difference. Overall, I'd recommend being a lot safe with your chemicals, but in terms of the boron treatment process, it feels negligible which one was better, but this is just a regular boron treated, or a non-regular boron treated GTS2. In total, I'd say the longevity on this one has, I guess, been the least good. Well, that's because I've used this the most, I'd say, out of any of my other boron treated cubes, since the GTS2 is a really nice puzzle, and it just gives me, I guess, some memories that are good. In total, I'd say the boron treatment for the GTS2 is probably one of my favorite treatments that I've ever done, and probably will ever remember. The last cube that I want to go over before I do the complete overview is the RS3M 2020. This is my boron treated RS3M 2020. The boron treatment is going very strong. This is a very nice puzzle. This puzzle has a lot of nice mods done to it, so I can say with, I guess with certainty that it's probably one of my favorite puzzles in my collection now. As you can see, it has the ball core mod, so that's really, really nice. Along with that, it has maglev in the center, and then just an angstrom setup with nice stickers that I can see, which feels really, really nice. Overall, I'd say this puzzle feels really, really good, and I enjoy it a lot. There is some, I guess, puzzle or plastic deformation with the solvent that I use, but that will be fixed in time. I think I figured out a more uniform process, so I'm not too worried about it in the future. Doing a regular comparison between the regular RS3M, these both have maglev ball cores and I guess just usage, angstrom setup. This one just doesn't have the treatment, and I'd say I like this one a lot more. The feeling is a lot more uniform, a lot more nice, and I just enjoy it in general. I guess in total, the cubes that I really, really like are the ones that you can actually buy from me, subtracting the GTS2. This was just a really general overview. I wanted to show you what I can do with these puzzles and how they feel and how they hold up to time. To give you specific dates, this one was treated over, I guess 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, and it's still holding up strong. This one, more recent than that, and you can see the oxidation between the molybdenum disulfide. This one still needs to have more testing done to it, but overall I'd say the polymer is really nice, but the boron is stacking up the most, I'd say. I'm going to be doing gamma treatments in the future, so I guess look out for that, and yeah, thank you for watching.